Hello, friends. So, I've been working in my collage book again, and I've been using more prompts. And I'm going to show you what I did. And depending on how long this video gets, I may try to do a couple prompts. I did try to film some yesterday. The procedure did not go well. I ended up deleting all the footage. Let me straighten you out a little bit here. My bad. My finger got in the way. But anyway, let's look at what we're doing. Only because I legitimately think there are some people who are interested in this and will watch it. I don't know for how long, but yeah, we already went over these pages. We went over this page. I think this is as far as I got. So, this page over here, this is assignment 54. Assignment 54 says a bug or insect, a key, a sequence of numbers, ink, a quote, and the bonus was something black and white. So, bug or insect, there's 3 butterflies on the page. I had purchased a wall art decor book with botanical prints in it, and I also bought one with butterflies, and it was not good quality. It was like it looked like somebody had scanned botanical prints out of another book and then bound them in a paperback book, but it was very pixelated. Was not thrilled with it, but I wanted to use it anyway because I paid for it. So those butterflies are from that book. Here are my keys. I used 2 because I found 2 I really thought were cute, and I love keys. If y'all watched my last video, my grandmother's house had these big old skeleton keys, and I've just had a love of keys since then. A sequence of numbers. This is 24, 25, 27, 28. Where 26 go, I have no idea, but that's still a sequence. A quote. This is a quote from Edith Holden's book, but it is a Browning quote. It's not something that Edith Holden wrote. It's something she just used. It says, hedgerows all alive, with birds and gnats and large white butterflies, which look as if the Mayflower had caught life and palpitated forth upon the wind. So, thought that was beautiful. Talked about butterflies. And then the bonus was something black and white. This washi is black and white, and the background washi is black and white. Oh, and ink. Ink, these are, this is a washi sticker, but it is vintage ink bottles, and I put this ink pen here also to indicate ink. So this page was just a random little piece here. I didn't think it was enough to do a whole prompt, so I just kind of decided I was going to use all washi and just cut out pictures from the washi and do a collage myself. This is part of my assignment 55. Assignment 55 is a playing card, a group of 3, something bumpy, something that splashes, buttons, and a person. So, here are my playing cards. I got those in a Happy Mail. Both of them actually have this on the back. I just wanted to show that they were actually playing cards, so I used the card that direction. A group of 3, 3 buttons, 3 washi sticker cogs here, 3 washi sticker clock faces and cogs up there. Something bumpy. This is cardstock that was run through an embossing folder, and it is textural and bumpy. Something that splashes. I don't know if you can even see it, but if you look behind, I covered the whole back of the page before I used this eco paper, which also could have been considered splashes, with ink splashes. So you don't get to see very much of it, but it is there. And there's a little bit here. Buttons, obviously. and a person. So I assumed that that lady on my playing card would qualify as a person. The rest was just thrown in for pure aesthetics. And yeah, so that is assignment 55. This page is assignment 56. Assignment 56 is a path or a road. Let me just a little bit. Something cold, a favorite word, a piece of calendar, paper with a repeating pattern, not palette, whew, blah, 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 an illustration. So, the background paper, oh, you hear my stomach growling? I'm fasting for some blood work. So, bear with that. I have a book like this. It no longer has the cover. That is like William Morris wallpaper patterns, and this is the background paper that I used out of that, and it has a repeating floral pattern, so that is my repeating pattern. That's all the way in the background. The path or road, I took some handmade paper and I had these stickers that resembled pebbles or stones, so I made a path with them. I thought that was really cool. This is probably one of my favorite things I've put in this book. Something cold. Here's a poem about winter. Winter is cold. A favorite word, love, and forever love is even more of a favorite word for me because I finally have forever love. Took me 40 plus years to find it, but at any rate, forever love is my favorite word. A piece of a calendar. This is some calendar washi. Calendar washi I always buy. Days of the week, calendar washi, months of the year. My daughter does bullet journaling, and this, so that came from her stash. And the colors were really good for pulling it together, so I enjoyed that a lot. An illustration. This is an illustration. This is an illustration. This vintage tea card has an illustration on it. These flowers could be considered an illustration. I particularly really enjoy this page. I thought it turned out great. I'm not a huge blue color person. I know a lot of people really love blue. Most guys really love blue. But I love this like federal kind of blue-gray blue. It's very pretty, and I thought that it was well spread over my page, and I thought it was aesthetically pleasing to the eye. At any rate, that was assignment 56. Assignment 57. This is the one that I started doing and filming, and oh, Lord Almighty, did it not. I had to delete everything. I don't even actually love the page that much. I don't know. I hope that's not the problem. I hope it's not because I was filming, because I'm going to try again. And anyway. Okay, assignment 57. Something that turns or spins. So I have these cogs, and if you do it the right way, I don't know if you can see it, but it actually does, they do turn each other. Okay, so that's my something that turns or spins. Something that started with the letter C. I have this old book page, which came in some Happy Mail, and this book was called The Old Woman of Cheese Hill. Here's the name of it. I thought that was hysterical, and it had a cat in it, so I used that. I thought that was the funniest name of a book. I guess it's a kid's book because the font was rather large, but yeah, it was very cute. But these are the illustrations from the book. A form or a portion of a blank or filled form. These little forms here. Something you see out the window. I see pine trees and acorns and maple trees, and here's some stamping I did of pine cones and pine boughs, and yeah, so that was part of it, and I think that's pretty much it. The rest I just added some washi from my stash and some marble papers from my stash. And the reason I use these colors were to try and draw in some of the colors from the marble paper. I'm not so sure how successful I was with that. I also wanted to draw the blue from the previous page in, just a little to make it a little more cohesive. This has a little blue in the background. I don't know why I'm always worried about cohesive. It's my book, but it's just who I am, I guess. Anyway, assignment 58. Now this portion of the page and this portion of the page is assignment 58. So, a leaf or leaves, something sweet, a group of 3, a math symbol, a doodle, and then a bonus was a label. So, I fussy cut out this leaf out of some papers I had. This is a printable I had with a leaf on it. More leaves here, and some of these florals have leaves as well. Something sweet. I did cheat a little bit on this. This is a teeny tiny washi sticker of a 4-layer cake, and it's pink. Group of 3. Here are 3 stickers that are replicas of concert tickets, and Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, and the Monterey International Jazz Festival. So those were my group of 3. Also covered my, I guess you could consider it a label. I don't know. Here's a label, a storage label. My doodles are these little flowers here, and look on this other page where there's also a label. I doodled around the corners of that. I doodled using the math symbols over here. There's equals, minus, plus, times, divided by, and if you look here, the dashed line could actually be considered minus symbols. So, there's some dried flowers here. Here's another piece of that book that I thought was so funny. And the rest, here this says retro label, so that's a label as well. This kind of just was more for aesthetics. I just thought it was cute, and that's what I added. So, assignment 59 is just this little portion down here. So, in order to save space, I put my assignment tag on a little brad that swings so you can actually see more. A person or people. So I use this vintage cabinet card reproduction and this sticker of this lady. Bubbles. Now I created these bubbles. Let me zoom you in. You see those bubbles? Let me tell you how I made those bubbles, because I think they turned out rather cool and I thought it was clever. Do I have the piece of paper? Yes, I do. Okay, so what you do, and this is just a thank you note that was in my stash from something I ordered. And what you do is you take a round punch and you punch out something a little stiff, and then you place it down and you take your inks. Let me find it. I used Distress Oxides in Mermaid Lagoon. And then you need, I used a makeup brush, a small makeup brush. And if you just barely touch around the corners and you take it off, it looks like a bubble. And I think that was pretty accurate to looking like a bubble. Because it kind of looks iridescent, and the way the light hits a bubble. At any rate, that was my little trick for doing bubbles, and I hope that somebody thinks I'm amazingly talented for that. No, I'm just kidding. That was just something I tried, and it turned out okay. So, a newspaper clipping. So the newspaper clipping that I found was from the Washington Post. It was from May 15th, 1978. I was 9 years old. and it was about Skylab. I don't know if y'all remember Skylab. You have to be pretty old to remember Skylab. It was like a satellite for science that I believe America or perhaps several countries together shot up from Kennedy Space Station. It was really like a space station. And I remember that Skylab ran out of power or something, and it was like a scary thing that it was supposed to fall to the ground. And I think it ended up landing in an ocean and didn't really cause that much of a big deal. But at any rate, Skylab was a thing back in the day. Text in another language. This is French, and it is hotel, like sentiments you would say at a hotel, like, you know, where's the bathroom, or like, can you take these clothes out to get cleaned, or just stuff like that. Anyway, a sticker. So this is a sticker. This is a sticker. This is a sticker. This is a sticker. And then the bonus was the next noun you hear someone say. My boyfriend said, turn on the light. This is a vintage light. So that was part of my bonus. So, okay. Assignment 60. The prompt is down here, but the page is up here. So assignment 60 was jewelry, something green, paper with lines, something in a desk, ink, text in a foreign language, which I'm not so sure I included now that I look at this. I may have to go back and add that. Yeah, I don't think I used text in a foreign... Oh, yes, I did. It's back here. Whew. Dodge that bullet. And the bonus was numbers. Okay, so jewelry. I included this jewelry piece that was broken. This lady is wearing jewelry, so I felt like that was also somewhat bringing that prompt in. Something green, as you can tell, I have lots and lots and lots of green, which is not a color that I frequently use. I even used a green paper clip, but I do, you know, my pages, the one I make them green, always turn out really cool. And I have green pattern paper back here too. Something in a desk. This is an antique Rolodex, I believe, and there's also washi back here with typewriters on it and ink. These are alcohol inks that I placed behind here. I need to play with those. I've had those for years and years and years, and I've never really done anything with them. The foreign text. There's foreign text back here behind the alcohol ink. Again, it's another part of that French hotel sentiment guide. Like, I guess if you were going to go over to France and you wanted to be able to speak to someone in a hotel, you would have purchased that book. And then the bonus is numbers. And there are numbers scattered about on this page. So that was prompt number 60. Prompt number 61. Let me take the clip off. Something you see through the window, something you can hold in your hand, a mushroom or flower, a piece of dictionary page, bonus, a geometric shape. So again, didn't have much room for the prompt. So I attached it with this little piece of washi flip up, and on the back of it, I put something that I can see out the window, and there's lots of squirrels in my woods, so I put a squirrel up there. I also can see lots of bugs and butterflies and dragonflies and mushrooms and wood bark. So all of those things were included here. Something you can hold in your hand. I put these binoculars and also this magnifying glass because you can hold them in your hand. A mushroom or a flower. I put both. Piece of dictionary page. Behind here is dictionary page. It's in a foreign language. I don't know what the language is, but yeah, so dictionary page. And the bonus was a geometric shape. This is a circle. I cut out this square and adhered it. Here's the square that was in the center. Oh, buddy, why are you crying? Stop, I'm almost done. I'll be with you in a second, okay? Just wait a minute. Mommy's doing something. Okay, and that was assignment 61. I'm going to take a break, pull out my prompts, pull out some stuff to use, see why my puppy is crying, and then I will try to be back to do a page for you. All right? I will be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, I think I'm going to pull this page out. This is part of why I did not bind this book when I started working on it. I'll bind it and make a cover when I'm finished because I like the flat surface to work on. Let me find my prompt. Prompt 62. Prompt 62. Something you are thankful for, something that is alive, a ticket, a piece of a map, stencils, bonus, bugs. Well, bugs should be easy. We have a lot of them laying around from the last page. Okay, so let's look for some backgrounds first. This is my ephemera book I made. One of them, at any rate. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have map in here. So, here's map, and we can use that for our background. Something you're thankful for. Well, let's see. Let's look through some of my stuff and see if I can find something I'm thankful for. I hope you guys are really interested in this because I have a feeling it's going to be kind of boring. My brain works in mysterious ways. Oh, that's my washi. That's not going to help me. Oh. This one says elegant love. I am very thankful for my love. I don't know how elegant we are, but I am extremely thankful to have him. So I may use that. Something that is alive. Something that is alive. I have lots of pictures. I'm not sure if any of these people are still alive, but I'm not sure how I feel about that right now. But we will keep that out for ha-has, just in case I decide to use the people as something alive. There's some tickets. That was part of the prompt, was a ticket. I usually use things in 3s, 5s, odd numbers. Draws your eye in. They're stuck together. That's not going to work. Oh, here's another map. Let me see this map. If I like the colors better. Oh, I think I like the colors better on that map. Let's use that map. Let's use this map. Map of the British Isles. Do I like that? I don't like the colors as much as I like the colors with the other map. You guys are probably yelling at me. I don't even know where I put the other map. There I did. I think I'm going back to the other map. This is too pastel for what I'm working on here. Also, those flowers could be considered alive. A ticket, a piece of a map, stencils, and bonus would be bugs. Oh, that's pretty. That's alive. It's rather large, though. There's too much room on the page. I'd have to cover too much of it up. Ephemera box. I made this ephemera box. It was made from a tutorial, not my tutorial, by a lady named Scrap Queen, and I took some of her portions of what she made and I duplicated to have more drawers, and instead of putting an album down here at the bottom, I put a drawer. So that was one of the things that I made, and I do not have a tutorial. I have a feeling people are going to ask me about a tutorial. Don't have one. I followed one. lay this out and see what we need in the background. Let us see. Do I want to use this? I kind of want to use this. I don't like that eggplant word up there. Y'all hear my dog flipping out over there, scratching? Alright, we need something else for the background. Bear Bear, stop! Bear Bear! Not in love with that. Not in love with that. Like that better. I think we need some more textures. Let's see what we got. June 16th, 1955. Finding these tickets harder to integrate in here than I thought I would. Thought, oh, that'd be the easy part. I was wrong. Still needs something, doesn't it? Let's see, we have something I'm thankful for, my love and tomorrow. Something that's alive, we have the owl. I'm not even sure what this is. This is a short-haired shrew. That's a vintage tea card. A piece of a map. Stencils, that's what we need, stencils. All right, let me dig for my stencils. At the moment, this is the only stencil I have out here, I think. I don't even have a lot of stencils. I mean, again, I could create a circle stencil with this, but that's kind of overkill because I've done that on a lot of the other, or I just did that on that other page. Okay, well, we'll integrate this stencil somehow. I also think these tickets are way too white. You know, let me take a picture of this quick so I know what I want it to look like. Or have some reference idea of what I want it to look like. And that's what I do when I want to, when I have to move things to glue them down, and I will never get it exactly the way it was. That's just not how I roll. But I want to stencil on here a little bit. So I'm going to destroy this whole collage I just made. All right. Glue. This paper, this green paper, is painter's masking paper. Comes in brown and green, I think. I got a ginormous roll at Lowe's or some other home goods store. I think it was Lowe's. It's either Lowe's or Home Depot. We have both of them. It was really relatively inexpensive, and I use it all the time. I've used it to cover books, I've crinkled it up, I've wet it, I've inked on it, I've stamped it. Very versatile, very inexpensive. It makes a wonderful sound if you want to use it for pages in a book. Very crinkly. Crinkly, crinkly. I have a thread from the fabric in there. I hope that y'all have not tuned out already. I'm sure this is not as exciting as people thought it was going to be. Just kind of like hanging out with me. Okay. Okay, let me get my reference photo back. Then went up here. It's a shame that I'm going to glue that down and lose that date, but considering I probably got that in a estate sale or in Happy Mail, the people don't really care about this picture anymore, or their families don't care about this picture anymore. But now it's going to be part of my book forever. There we go. This one up here. I've used a lot of these collages that I made a few videos back with the fabrics and the items from my stash. They've really come in handy to just pull from. I'm sure when I run out of them I'll have to make some more because I've grown rather fond of just pulling them out. Okay, this fabric needs to go down here. You're the culprit with all the strings. Oh well. Y'all were probably yelling at me to do different things. But this is just the way my brain worked today, so this is how it's gonna be. I need to stencil a little bit, I almost forgot. I'm going to see what colors I've got here. Let's use some ground espresso. I've been using that color a lot lately. Where those tickets were, so this will show up a bit. Won't be completely covered. Okay, I think that's enough stenciling. Happy with that. I love these Tim Holtz stencils, but they're so expensive, and I mean they're just a stencil cut out of Mylar or something. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why they have to be so expensive, but yeah, I love Tim Holtz. Don't get me wrong, he's brilliant. Okay, so what did we add next? This tomorrow, I think. What's next? Here, you know what? I'm gonna do a little aging on some of this stuff because it just looks way too brand new. I mean, not that it isn't brand new, but you know, y'all know about that. Especially these tickets. These tickets are hard on my eyes. They're just too pretty and pristine and clean. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Hope I haven't been off camera this whole time. Probably have been. Sounds like something I'd do. Okay. Glue these down. Every once in a while, in doing these prompts, I do turn out a page that I am really extremely happy with. I was never super great at collage before this. I do think I've improved a little, just in the practice of it, especially using the prompts. The prompts spark my creativity. They really, really do. And I love those cards that I purchased from Marguerite Miller's website, her Etsy, excuse me, because that will definitely allow me to just keep doing this, but not have like a specific, you know, like formula. You can shuffle them and use 3, 5, 10. You can, you know, use only the odd ones, use only even ones. I think it'd be a, you know, when you're stuck, when your creative juices are in a jam. Shoot, I should have glued this down first. Oh, good, it's not glued. Okay. Okay, it has not adhered yet. Let's add these behind. That is something I frequently do, by the way. End up. Okay. Peeling things up because I've forgotten to glue things under other things. I think right about there. And yeah. I think with a collage, it's always important to audition things to see where you want to put them before you actually glue them down. Even though sometimes I do end up gluing them somewhere else because I move them around and I like them better there, but yeah, I definitely audition a lot of my stuff before I glue it down. See, this is my nightmare part right here, getting the backs off of things while people are sitting and waiting on me, and I know I don't know why I chose this. I know these are notoriously hard for me to get the back off of. Ooh, there we go. And let's see, that was over here a bit. Okay, so that's our assignment 62. Hope you guys like it. Hope you found it interesting. Hope it was fun to follow along with. This video is getting hugely long, so I am going to say goodbye for now, and maybe we'll come back and do some more together later. And I hope you're all happy, healthy, safe, doing the things to keep you safe, being kind to each other, having a great weekend. I love you guys so much. It's so good to have supportive friends. Yeah, I mean, I know people say that all the time, but when I get a good comment or somebody reaches out to, you know, ask me something and reaches out the hand of friendship, that really makes my day. So keep up the back and forth with me. I appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.